Yes, and welcome to today's edition of Radio Rewind. We have some few short stories about how we unwind during the evening and getting ourselves going. I have specifically a certain routine that I've purposely chosen to help me get through during these tough COVID 19 moments and when some of us, maybe isolated, home based care, and there's a particular routine you choose to just remain fit even if you're working at home. So, one of the things I do is during the evening, I've chosen to read. So, I guess you can see this one. Uh, this is John Grisham, The Appeal, one of the finest books that John Grisham has written. Just a few pages into it, Daily Express says, "Nobody does legal fiction better," and I cannot say much than that because it's really a nice book. Yeah, so getting to understand John Grisham better. I've read a few of John Grisham's book, but I'm really getting to love this one. I'm reading it slowly by slowly, chapter by chapter, just to understand what really John Grisham's mind is all about. But at the end of the day, what I'm truly getting is that John Grisham's work are truly amazing in terms of conversation, in terms of the grammar, the prose, the language, and all the expose in in the figurative language. So reading has helped me to expand my thinking. You know, it has helped me to understand, to expand my grammar. It has helped me to refine my communication skills. It has helped me to refine how I approach maybe writing, because mostly nowadays all of us are writing on social media. You're writing a post about an event, you're writing a post about a book or a moment. So writing has really helped me to reconfigure myself, how I am using the knowledge that I've gotten, the words, the commas, the pronunciation from reading, and translate them to the real life communication. So this has also helped me in terms of how I draft down my emails, how I write down my proposals to people for work, how I how, how, mm, how I even communicate with people who are close to me, my friends and families. So reading is power. I think you might have missed out on campus or high school, but I can promise you if you choose to read, this will open doors for you that you never thought ever existed. And learning English or Kiswahili or even French or just or any other language, even Chinese, is something that you should do it for fun, because if I really had the opportunity to learn French at this time or Italian or Spanish, I would go for it, because at this moment I'm able to speak 4 languages. That is the Luo, Ekegusi, a bit of Luya, and Agikuyu. But again, Kiswahili and English, those I'm able to speak fluently. So English is power. But then I want to take you somewhere so that you can see the magic of reading and how it relates to sort of what I call the village life. So down here, yes, is what we call Firewood. So reading moments with the firewood. So I'm trying to make some dengu for supper, and we'll probably use this for morning breakfast or lunch. It's so much. As we await the BBI ruling, I think it's also one of the ruling that as Kenyans we should go over it and read it and reread it, and get to understand how the processes of constitutional amendments, how the constitution of the Kenya is propagated, the eternity clauses. That is something that comes out so clearly during the first BBI judgment in the High Court. So as we really await the second ruling on, as we await the second ruling, I hope Kenya is going to be safe. I hope you all going to be safe. I hope the ruling doesn't in any way affect our way of life. But again, I encourage you to read. Continue reading, continue getting content in your head, continue getting information from newspapers, magazines, online articles, and maybe having a book camp, you know, just getting people to read, 3, 10 or 5 people, having conversations about what you've read and how it's impacted your life. Reading is power. I would encourage it for anyone. But again, you can't forget you can't forget this ritual. Yes! You can't forget that ritual. I love it.